conclusion. We started with very specific interest last night. Somebody was talking about being very interested in, are you ready? Mr. Floaty. I was rather interested in traffic lights and things like that. So we had very, very specific local issues to discuss. And somehow, Deanna worked her magic, and we've come up with this wonderful philosophical statement. And thanks to our lawyer and our law student, we have at least 3 very good points that we made.
All of us.
What was your personal experience? Either being called forward when you got the letter, any part of this process? You look like you do there.
And how you feel about it
I
now?
was very intrigued. I was very intrigued, and I wanted to see what it was all about because I like to have a voice in things, and I always have done. So I thought, yes, I'm going to go. Yeah.
Great.
That's what brought me out.
Okay.
Intrigued.
What is it? All right. Anyone else? Experience being getting the letter in the room. Highlights, lowlights. Yes.
Well, it just seems it's a sign of the times that people's respect for politicians is declining very much in the last few years. Voter turnouts are going down. The last federal election was a record low turnout. I think the same for the last municipal election. And so there's obviously something about the political process that's turning people off. Either we're all really satisfied with the way things are being run, or we just think that getting involved in trying to do anything about it is a waste of time. So it seems to me that more public participation in the process is a good thing rather than a bad thing. We're allowing for the most part, politicians who have that as the focus of their lives, they become this political elite, and we're allowing them to run our system. So I had seen the report of the first Wisdom Council in the paper. It was a pretty striking photo in the paper of Jillian and the young fellow studs and so on. And so I had seen that previously and was just interested to see whether this could be a way to encourage people to participate in government decision making. So I was skeptical to begin with. At the first meeting, there were a lot of different philosophical and political opinions expressed, and I was skeptical that we'd ever be able to come up with something that we could actually agree on, but we did. So I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Thank you.
A coaching thing, as somebody would say, and everybody around the circle would just be nodding. And at that point, you just kind of knew that it was a shared opinion, it was a shared value that we all have.
Now, for anyone who hasn't spoken yet, I'm curious, what caused you to decide? So you got this letter in the mail. Did you say yes at that point? Did you wait for a phone call? How did you decide?
Hi, my name is Dashna, and I'm a third-year nursing student. So when I got the phone call, I thought this thing would be a really good experience to come and learn. And it was. It was the best experience to get together and talk with so many people with so much knowledge. And I learned what was wrong with politics, what was wrong with our city, what was wrong with the world, what was wrong with Canada. But then I learned about so much things about what was so good about Canada, what's so good about Victoria, and what's so good about this Wisdom Council. And yes, maybe we don't see a lot of young people here, but by word of mouth, by YouTube, by internet, these things will get across. And I think we should still have hope that young people are still interested.
Right on.
You have to have the meeting not on a Saturday night if you want young people.
Yeah. Good point.
We have a meeting at Witches. You all heard that, not Saturday night?
I second that vote. I do too.
So, Pat, what caused you to say yes?
Or what do you think about it now?
What do you think about that?
For the reason I said yes. Is it better now?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay. I was intrigued that my name had been pulled out of the telephone book. I win nothing.
You want dinner?
And then when, was it really? And then when I was told I wasn't going to come, and then I thought, why not? And I'm glad I did because I met some wonderful people, and I think we all came up with what we thought was going to help, not really solve anything, but try to help to solve it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other comments at this point? Did I get everyone? Edna, did you have you read your statement. Did you have anything you would like to add about your process? Right?
Okay.
You coached me.
Okay.
Okay, when I got the letter, it almost went into the recycle because I get so much junk mail. And then Jillian very kindly phoned me, and she has a very persuasive voice and a very nice persuasive personality. So I was dubious. I wondered what it was all about. And as Phyllis said, it's been a long day. And I was tired when I started because I was still tired from last night. However, we went through, if you have any idea how many subjects we went through today and discussed and pulled apart and put back together, you'd be astounded that we ended up with this agenda. Thank you.
During the discussion, someone wanted more advanced left arrows so that they can get through the intersection. And we all know there's 270 accidents in intersections every day in British Columbia. So we do want to get to where we want to be, but there's a different way to plan to get there. And if we look at our route in different ways, we might be able to go straight through the intersection, take 3 rights, and then go straight again. And therefore, we've never gone left. Because, but we still get to where we want to be. But it's a different route, and we planned a different route, but we still ended up getting there safely. Because left turns are if you go to young drivers and you plan your route, you get more points, which is really bad, for every left turn you plan in your route. You get low points for going straight, and you get in between for going right. So you try to plan your route better, and maybe this political system, or this system of grassroots, will change the political system so that we all get to a safe, healthy place that we all need to be, with a different route.